What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so we got Diddy's adopted daughter finally reveals his torture, bro. I think her name was like Ava Baroni or something like that, bro. Haven't heard anything about Ava since Diddy announced the adoption, but that's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for. Spicy.
Y'all, the streets just dug out some shocking new information about Diddy's adopted daughter, Ava Baroni. And unfortunately, the situation is not looking good for Ava. In 2020, Diddy made a big deal about how he was adopting Ava from off the streets, but she disappeared as soon as she came on the scene, and for a long time, nobody even thought about her. Well, considering the allegations made about Diddy and the things the feds said in their indictment documents against him, fans have every right to worry about Ava and what happened to her. So was Ava another one of Diddy's victims? Let's break this down. It's like Ava Baroni pretty much disappeared from the public eye and nobody realized what was going on. While everyone's focused on his latest scandals, nobody's asking the important question, where did she go? And how on earth did he find a girl and adopt her only to dump her the moment the cameras stopped rolling? Let me tell you, things are getting sketchier, but it looks like the feds might have finally uncovered the truth. This happened in 2020, and at the time, nobody really thought twice about how weird it was for Diddy to randomly adopt a girl. I mean, sure, there was already talk on the streets about how Diddy was shady, but the tea back then was about how he was on the DL and had allegedly been intimate with a lot of male rappers in the industry. But hey, whatever goes on in his bedroom was his business, and at the time, we thought that everything that happened was all consensual, so it wasn't a biggie. His bedroom, his rules. But girl, with what we know now about him, it's enough to make your skin crawl. And we can now see Diddy for what he really is, and let me tell you, it sent alarm bells ringing in our heads. We have Cassie's lawsuit to thank for that because she pulled the mask off Diddy's face and showed us what he really was like behind the scenes. Lil Rod continued from where Cassie stopped, and he exposed Diddy for not only trying to SA him, but also passing him along to other men. He also claimed that Diddy partied with young girls in his studio and had brought them in by the busload. One of Diddy's neighbors even claimed that Diddy allegedly brought young girls to his house at night with buses.
Yeah, tell him stop bringing all the minors over here late at night. I live right next to him. He do too much. He be like, buses, like big buses. You just see all type of about. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild.
The real chaos started when Homeland Security raided his LA and
3 o'clock in the morning, busloads of little girls, man. That's a shame, bro. That's crazy. That is a shame.
homes over trafficking allegations. That's when it became clear that this was way bigger than the usual celebrity drama. Until then, it was just civil lawsuits, no criminal charges in sight. But when the feds come in with a full-scale raid, you know they've uncovered something big. After the raid, Diddy's lawyers quickly fired back, slamming the feds and accusing them of just trying to stir up drama and damage his reputation. They claimed the authorities were piling on Diddy to take him down and destroy his public image. His lawyer said, this unprecedented ambush, paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence, leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. A federal officer replied to this and said, we believe that there is a disturbing history of trafficking. We are responding to concrete, detailed, explicit allegations. This is not random. We didn't choose his name out of a hat. We had allegations that we're following up on.
Right.
Things have definitely escalated since then, and now Diddy is in federal custody. He tried to secure bail, offering $50 million and putting up both his house and his mom's homes as collateral, but they still denied him and ordered him to stay locked up. That really puts the gravity of the situation into perspective. The indictment document was alarming because Diddy was a straight up menace. Well, the streets are now saying that the feds didn't reveal everything in the indictment document and they left something out. Word on the streets is that the feds might have dug out something on Ava Baroni, and sadly, it sounds like her time with Diddy wasn't all sunshine and rainbows like we'd hoped. In 2020, Diddy went on Instagram Live to announce that he adopted a white girl named Ava, and he was more than happy to show her off on live. He brought her on screen to introduce herself and talk about her new life with him, and how excited she was to be a part of the Combs family. It was such an unexpected moment that everyone was puzzled, trying to figure out what was truly happening. Fast forward to now, with all this new drama coming to light, and the whole situation surrounding that announcement just keeps getting sketchier and sketchier. Back then, we thought Diddy was just being a decent guy by adopting a child during the pandemic when kids really needed extra love. But now people are looking at him sideways for various reasons, and that adoption video seems pretty concerning in hindsight. Here's another major red flag. Diddy compared his adoption experience to Madonna's, which should have immediately sent off red flags, because Madonna's adoption process has to be one of the most controversial scandals in Hollywood, which is saying a lot. Multiple people have come out to reveal that Madonna didn't always stick to the rules with her adoption. Last year, the Ethiopian World Federation accused her of human trafficking and exploiting children, alleging that she misled parents into giving up their kids by promising them education in the US only to adopt them instead. Those kids were never meant to be adopted, but she twisted the law in her favor and got away with it. It's definitely interesting that Diddy would draw a comparison between his adoption and Madonna's, especially given all the controversy surrounding her, and honestly, it doesn't seem like a mistake. Fans are also wondering why Diddy only featured his sons in that video and not his daughters. Ava seems to be around the same age as his daughters, and she even talked about how excited she was to play with them. So why on earth were his daughters not in the live video? Ava seemed really uncomfortable in that video, and now we have to wonder why. The streets are talking about how Ava seemed uneasy, and there are a lot of theories about why. Was it the vibes in the room? Diddy's sons had their own share of drama. Justin's name came up in Lil Rod's lawsuit for allegedly helping Diddy find young girls, and Christian has been sued for SA, so it wouldn't be surprising that the vibes would be off, even if Ava couldn't figure out why. But here's the part that has people concerned. Ava seemed to vanish completely after that video. Sure, she was spotted a few times with Diddy's twins Jesse and Delilah, but then it was like she disappeared into thin air. No family photos, no videos, nothing. Given that Diddy had her calling him Papa Combs, you'd think she would have been around more and he would have spent more time with his new daughter. Now, with all the shocking allegations against Diddy, mistreating women and all that stuff, fans can't help but to speculate if something shady happened to Ava. It's becoming a real-life mystery, leaving everyone wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. Here's where things get even more interesting. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, stepped up and spilled some serious tea. He even addressed the rumors about Diddy doing some shady stuff to Ava. While he didn't come right out and say it, he dropped some heavy hints, claiming that everyone in the industry knows what Diddy is really like.
It's craziness, man. And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this. It's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sex charges and everything on him, but he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN. It's keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
Unfortunately, things are not looking good for Ava right now. The streets are saying that she did not escape from Diddy without a couple of scars, and it looked like something bad might have happened to her. Now, I'm not saying that Diddy S8'd her or anything like that, but word on the streets is that she could have been exposed to Diddy's violent side. Honestly, this wouldn't be surprising because given how many women the feds have alleged that Diddy hurt, it wouldn't be surprising that Ava saw all that go down. Girl, this whole situation is a nightmare, and fans said, did anyone else feel uncomfortable by the fact that Diddy made it a point to put his white adopted daughter on the spot to tell her adoption story? She clearly was uncomfortable with the whole situation, and Diddy and his fam were just laughing and flaunting her like an object. I adopted you just like Madonna. Well, Mr. Combs, Madonna is being investigated for child trafficking, banned from other countries. There is so much wrong with the video. It's chilling. Sick people. And this whole Diddy situation seems a lot deeper than I think we all realize. This is a mess, but y'all let me know what you think about this and then check out.
Man, boy, Diddy, butt monster, yes, you butt monster Diddy. You're past doomed, bro. I seen something on, I forgot the news channel, which news channel it was on on YouTube platform. It said over 3,000 plus people reached out to the FBI willing to go against Diddy, the butt monster, bro. Over 3,000, bro. They got a case on him with somebody who was 9 years old, a little boy. Somebody who was 15 years old, another little boy. And another little girl. Could have been on Eva. Could have been her, bro. That's crazy. Diddy is done. Finito. He's not coming home, bro. He is not coming home. Bro, 3,000 people. I just can't wait to see who all come forward, bro. I want to see who all is going to come forward, who all is going to go against Diddy. And from what I've been hearing, everybody who's going to go against Diddy going to take the stand one at a time, bro. One at a time. So that's going to be a hell of a long trial. It's going to break records, bro. This is going to be the longest trial in history, I believe, bro. I think the Menendez brothers will come home before Diddy get home. And y'all know what the Menendez brothers did. That's crazy.